chaos, thrift stores, and a cute poison apple. Which sister made the best Snow White costume? You are going to be the one to decide. All right, y'all. So our first stop was Amvet. And this time we did something we ain't never been able to do. We got there early. So we go inside. First things first, Rainbow gets placed in her VIP seat. And of course, the outfit check. So my strategy for Snow White was basically to find the colors. I knew I needed some yellow, some blue, some white, and maybe some red accessories. So my first stop was the dress section. And normally, y'all, this is where I hit the jackpot. But I'm not even going to lie. Today was not hitting. Rack after rack after rack. Nothing. But then I finally find something. This navy blue iridescent formal gown. I was thinking like maybe this could work for the top of Snow White's dress. So we're going to grab it just in case. Then I move over to the short dresses. I was too hyped when I found this blue sequins dress with feathers. And so now here comes Britt. And I'm just like perfect timing because now I can snoop and see what she found. And y'all, my sis has snapped. She had already found yellow sheets for the skirt. She had found a blue choir robe with the bell sleeve, some ribbon. And y'all not even going to believe what she had the nerve to pull out her basket next. Why did this woman pull out a full Snow White costume? And it was adult size, y'all. At that moment, I knew the thrift gods was definitely on her side today. So now I'm stressed. I'm looking through yellow, nothing. I started looking at gold. Okay, so I just accept the fact that this store is not hidden for me. But I ain't giving up, y'all. So our next stop was Veterans Thrift Store. So this is where things were starting to look up for me. I walked in and immediately spotted this blue crop top. The color was perfect and the sleeves were perfect too, so I threw it in the basket. Then I find this casual yellow house dress. And now I'm thinking, okay, we might be onto something. And Britt also found this gold trim. Now, I was happy that I found something, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I felt like these pieces was giving picnic Snow White, not Princess Snow White. So now I'm trying to visualize the outfit. I go over to the bridal section and find a fluffy underskirt. I put the yellow dress over it just to see. And I'm like, okay, this could actually work. So I'm heading to check out. And then the cutest thing happened. This cute little boy saw Rainbow and he couldn't even compose himself. He ran over giggling and jumping. He was so excited, y'all. So after that sweet moment, we checked out. But I still needed one more store. So we drove about 15 minutes to another Veterans Thrift store. And at this point, I'm just praying. Then I see it. The perfect yellow. Now this is Snow White yellow. It wasn't the big princess dress that I was hoping for. It was low-key giving bodycon. But listen, this is Snow White my way. So then my sis comes over and I show it to her. And she was like, okay, yeah, that could work. Meanwhile, another Rainbow fan. And speaking of Rainbow, I had to get her Apple costume. So I grabbed this Elmo sweatshirt because it was perfect. Okay, mission accomplished, y'all. It's time to head home and get to work. So now it's game time, y'all. We trying to turn these thrift store finds into Snow White. We cutting, pinning, sewing. And of course, my sis over here, Miss Project Runway. She got the mannequin out. She measuring stuff. She's real professional, y'all. But now it's time for you to do your job. We need the internet to do what the internet does best. Judge. After you see our dresses, we need you to vote in the comment for whose dress you think is the best and why. All right, y'all. Let's see how this turned out. Here is our final reveal. And now it's time to crown your winner. Whichever sister made your favorite dress, vote by tagging their name in the comments. And be sure to tell us what you loved and why.